Well, hello everybody. Edge0626 back again with another video, and I hope you guys are all having a great day. Quick, before you do anything else, if you're new here, hit subscribe. Also, if you want to find me on more platforms, go down into the description, follow me on all the social media links you see down there in the link tree, and especially follow me on Twitch because I'll be streaming there a lot more frequently as I am now a Twitch affiliate. So, I know I'm very late about this, and I'm sorry that it's taken me so long to make this video, but unfortunately my life is in shambles, so things like that kind of happen. But nonetheless, I'm going to sit here and try to detail to you my experience on the Modern Warfare 3 beta, and a shocking revelation I had, which kind of influenced my decision to maybe buy the game in the future. I know, though I never thought those words would come out of my mouth either. So quick recap for some of you that are not familiar with the channel. It's painfully evident that over the last several years, probably since 2017 when COD World War II came out, and several times before that, Call of Duty and I have not had the best relationship. With that said, I have still given almost every single beta that has come out a chance. And every single beta that has come out is probably the most unimpressive thing every single time. So, as I go into Modern Warfare 3, I literally expected this to be the worst gaming experience of my life for like the 4th or 5th year in a row now. Let's be fucking honest. So I haven't really had a good track record with enjoying Call of Duty anymore. And in the first beta weekend, to the surprise of literally nobody who was close to me as far as my gaming friends go, I was not having any fucking fun playing this game. However, I made a slight adjustment that sort of tweaked things for me. Now before I do that, let me detail you my first impressions from that point of that first weekend. So they are deciding this year to rehash old maps from, well, actually, what do I say, old maps? They're rehashing the entire map playlist of the OG Modern Warfare 2 from 2009. Guess what? This might come as a surprise to many of you. I never played Modern Warfare 2 in 2009. Isn't that a statistic? It's like everybody played Modern Warfare 2 back in the day, except me. So right then and there, I already know I'm in for the very, very rude awakening because I'm unfamiliar with spawns, I'm unfamiliar with layout, I've seen gameplay of several of these maps, but I'm very, very, very behind the 8 ball by about 13-ish years. Let's be honest. So playing maps like Favela is like the worst experience in the world to me because there's so much verticality in Favela that to the untrained player like myself, it's very daunting and scary, and you're like kind of looking over every fucking rooftop thinking to yourself, there's a motherfucker that's going to be up there, isn't there, any second now looking to shoot me, right? So yeah, I'm having PTSD every time that map pops up in the feed. Then on top of that, you got other maps like Rust, which are, in my opinion, a fucking nightmare. Whoo-wee. That map can either be a fast-paced game or one of the worst experiences of your fucking life. And for the most part, it was, for me anyway, a really rough time all around. Skid Row isn't terrible. Probably the best map I played on any mode. Estate, people don't like for some reason, from what I understand. I actually don't mind Estate. I dislike it for modes like Kill Confirmed and TDM. However, for objective modes, I actually have no problem with it. So I had more fun playing it on objective modes than I did on any other mode, but that's just me personally speaking. Then we move on to High Rise, which for some reason, a lot of people didn't really enjoy, at least people that talked to me in my streams when I was playing the game. Oh, I don't like High Rise, the spawns suck, so on and so forth. I never really had an awful experience on High Rise. I had maybe some frustrating games, but as far as how the map played, I didn't really have a massive problem with it. So what is that, like 3 of the 5 maps that I, for the most part, didn't hate entirely? That's a pretty good track record right now, in my opinion, as far as past CODs I've played go. So right then, we're already in a positive direction. The movement, Listen, I'm not gonna lie, For someone that doesn't play COD as often anymore, the movement is still something I'm not going to get used to. At least unless I play it more often. I'll still get to that towards the end of the video. The movement is just tough, dude. It's really tough. Like, I could try to abuse certain things like other people do, but there are times where I just see players on fucking crack, running around, sliding around, doing all this bullshit, can't catch them, can't shoot them. I don't fucking know, man. It's rough. Speaking of fucking rough, the frame deaths are ridiculous. I don't know how many times I've called out on stream I put bullets into this guy and I got killed in like 2 frames, no problem. Man, shoot first and die is still a very real thing in Call of Duty. And you would think that after all these years that issue would have been fixed by now, but I guess I'm asking for too much as a player and a consumer. There was a lot of bullshit deaths I took that didn't make my experience any easier. And last, but certainly not least, the gunplay. I actually didn't mind the gunplay. Yes, there are meta weapons that completely take over, and it's annoying as fuck to go up against, like the ACR. As you'll notice in the coming weeks as I try to post more uploads, the ACR was my main weapon of choice, as it was for anybody else in this beta. Then the Striker. The Striker was another one I saw a lot. And the Striker was actually a gun I was like, oh, this is kind of shit compared to other weapons I'm going up against. But then when you start to tailor it a little bit, create a class, ooh, I like it. I like where I'm going with it. Striker's a pretty good weapon, I'm not gonna lie, but that's pretty much it after that. Any other weapon you use against it, you're gonna fucking lose, and that's the real shame of it all. There's some pretty decent weapons, I think, that are in that game, and unless you're using a select few, you're gonna lose your gunfights every single time, and that sucks ass for the player. Now let's move on to the real fucking problem that has been plaguing Call of Duty for many, many years. Skill-based matchmaking. As we moved away from the first weekend into the second one, I made a very disturbing discovery. The first weekend I played mostly in a group with my friends, and a lot of the times we were 6-stacking it all. And all of my friends are much better than I am at Call of Duty nowadays. I was good at COD once. That was before boost jumping. But that's a different story for a different time. So I'm playing in these lobbies that are clearly tailored to their skill based, and I'm getting absolutely shit on every time I fucking play in these lobbies. I'm lucky if I pull 10 kills a match, like it's that bad. Like 10 and 30 is like a fucking solid ratio for me at that point. Then I start playing alone or with a few people in the lobby. And most of the time I was playing with my buddy Hollow and my other buddy Grenade. 2 staples on the channel if you know. Hollow and Grenade are pretty, I would say, good players. And as I was continuing to play with them in these lobbies, I found that I myself was getting better in these lobbies. And I sit here and I'm thinking to myself, holy fucking shit, skill-based matchmaking is killing my enjoyment for playing this game. And here I am playing with a group of people who are probably around my skill set, maybe a little bit better than me depending on the match. And I'm actually not hating the matchmaking that I'm getting out of this. I'm having fun. Isn't that a word you never thought I'd fucking say when it comes to playing a beta? I'm having fun. And that's what I did for that majority of the weekend. Yes, I took my licks, and yes, I gave them some beatings, but I had fun. So that's a very disturbing discovery that I made, that the fact that the way skill-based matchmaking is nowadays has pretty much taken the fun out of Call of Duty in general for me, and that's one of the reasons why I will not purchase another Call of Duty game, because I'm just not dealing with that bullshit all the time. However, if I still kind of stick to this idea that I have, this little formula I've concocted, maybe I could continue to have more fun playing Call of Duty. And with that being said, there might be a chance down the line when the game is on sale that I might purchase this game. Yeah, I'm not fucking lying to you. I have genuinely considered purchasing Modern Warfare 3. And it's only because of that second weekend of the beta. I don't know how any of the other fucking maps play. I don't know how any of the other guns play because I only used the select few throughout most of the beta because most of the guns are not usable against an ACR and a striker. So I kind of had a subjective experience, but we also didn't get that full course meal that we're going to be expecting here in a handful of weeks. So who knows? I'll keep my ear to the social medias and see what people are saying about the game, see what they do to fix the game, because apparently Sledgehammer Games has done a pretty solid job for the most part in the last several months of this game's development. They've made some pretty positive decisions as far as gameplay goes, from what I can see throughout the community. A COD developer listening to its fans? Giving the people what they want? What a fucking concept, right, guys? So, we'll see where we go from there. Until that time, thanks for checking out today's video. I hope you enjoyed. Take care of yourself, and most importantly, take care of those around you. And maybe, just maybe, you'll see more COD gameplay from me in the future. When the game is roughly 40% off, because I ain't paying full price for that shit. See you guys on the next one.
Why are you sniping again? You're doing this to yourself!
I have to level it up. I'm sorry.
I don't give a fuck about your sniper!
Yeah, look, there you go. I was a big man right there. I killed him with a pistol. Let me reload.
We're literally barely winning and you're fucking sniping?
Yes!
The fuck is the matter with you?
Cause I'm a menace, Matt. That's why.
A menace, you're a What the fuck? Where is he?
Get
This
out!
motherfucker's moving around! I can't get him!
What, they're back in the same spot again?
No, they're not. They're on the other side of the map now.
Oh, okay.
They're all in the street. That's what they're for, the streets. Push me, bitch, I dare you. No. I think I saved our guy there. This was fucking lame. This match was lame.